Everyone, and welcome to your Friday joke. I need to give Mr. Giroux a bit of a break. I hear he's getting kind of sensitive about the amount of time I'm spending on him, so I decided to relate a story to you about Mr. Dennison. And I don't know if you guys realize this, but when Mr. Dennison was younger, he was apparently quite the looker. Now, I know you'll have to use your imagination on this because, based on what you know of him now, but apparently when he was younger, he was quite the looker and he always had a girlfriend on his side. And so he met this beautiful girl and they quickly started dating, and her name was Lorraine. And so, oh, here they go. There we go. So so Mr. Dennison and Lorraine did everything together. They hung out together. They would go for long walks together. They were always seen together, and they were getting along really well. Well, one day the two of them were walking along, and they came across a friend whose name was Claire Lee. Claire Lee was a really nice girl as well. But Mr. Dennison was very dedicated. He's a very dedicated, and he kind of quickly put Claire Lee out of his mind because he was with Lorraine. And Lorraine was a really nice girl, and so Mr. Dennison was very true to Lorraine. But then, he was feeling a little bit sad, because he knew that Claire Lee was also kind of always on his mind. And then one day something interesting happened. It turns out that Lorraine had to move away. Her parents got a job in a different city, and so Lorraine had to move away. And Mr. Dennison kind of had to sit there one day, and then he realized to himself, "But wait a second, I can see Claire Lee now," and that made him sing. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way.